If you have asthma, you know how hard it can be to live with this condition. Everyday activities are difficult when breathing is an effort. An asthma flare-up can catch you off guard, wake you from sleep, begin during exercise, or make cold weather unbearable. Sometimes breathing might even seem impossible, and you need to rush to a hospital for emergency care. Asthma affects more than 13 million Americans. Recently, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported a 42% increase in asthma cases, particularly among children, and a 40% increase in asthma deaths since 1982. All across the country, hospitals are treating more asthma patients than ever before, especially when those patients are having sudden flare-ups. The National Institutes of Health's National Asthma Education and Prevention Program has developed treatment guidelines that encourage patients to become more involved in their asthma care. Clinics, hospitals, and doctors' offices are showing patients what they can do to make living with asthma easier. This video will show you how to use a peak flow meter and drug delivery system to help you live with your asthma. Your healthcare provider has recommended an important, easy-to-use, yet inexpensive device that will help you understand your asthma. It's called the Personal Best Peak Flow Meter. A peak flow meter is a small portable device that measures peak flow, the maximum speed at which you can blow out air from your lungs. Checking your peak flow every day can give you a good picture of your asthma. The readings you get on your Personal Best Peak Flow Meter will help you and your healthcare team make decisions about your treatment plan. Routine peak flow monitoring can show you when your lungs are affected by asthma triggers like dust, pollen, or exercise. And it can help alert you to possible asthma flare-ups before they surprise you. In other words, it can help you manage your asthma. Using your Personal Best Peak Flow Meter is easy. First, slide off the protective top cover and unfold the bottom cover into a handle. Make sure the indicator is at the bottom of the scale. Then stand up straight, breathe in as deeply as you can, and put your lips firmly around the mouthpiece. This special oval mouthpiece helps you make a tight, comfortable seal with your mouth. Blow out as hard and as fast as you can. Read the peak flow value next to the indicator, then slide it back down to the bottom of the scale. Repeat this procedure 2 more times. Then write down the highest of your 3 readings in your daily record chart with the date and time. And that's it. Simple. By measuring your peak flow regularly, you can monitor your asthma and manage it properly. It's important that you write down your readings every day in your daily record chart. If you plot them on the graph that comes with your meter, you and your doctor will see your progress and be able to refer to it again later. And this graph will help your doctor decide on the best treatment for you. To help make peak flow monitoring even easier, your healthcare provider may adjust the color-coded indicators on the right side of the meter scale so that they show your safety, caution, and danger peak flow zones. These zones are based on your very best peak flow value, also known as your personal best, which is the highest peak flow you can achieve on a daily basis when your asthma is under good control. You need to use your peak flow meter twice a day for at least 2 weeks to establish a personal best. Think of these zones as traffic signals. The green or safety zone is 80 to 100% of your personal best value. Readings in this zone mean your asthma is under control. Go ahead with your regular activities and follow your prescribed maintenance medication plan. The yellow or caution zone is from 50 to 80%. In this zone, you may be experiencing an asthma flare-up or need to increase your maintenance therapy. You may need to take additional medications to get you back in the green zone. The red danger zone is anything below 50%. Stop and get medical advice and medication right away before a crisis occurs. Now see which zone your readings are in by identifying the color to the right of your readings. Follow any medication instructions your doctor wrote down on your companion card next to the zone color of your reading. You can keep this card in the handle of your personal best meter for easy access. Most people take peak flow readings twice a day, in the morning before they've taken their medicine, and again in the late afternoon. Some also take a reading before going to bed to get a better picture of daily changes. Watch for any big changes between these morning and evening readings. This may be a sign of trouble. Ask your healthcare provider when you should take your peak flow readings. Most important, try to take your readings at the same time every day. You should clean your peak flow meter once each week. Personal Best is easy to clean with soap and water. Be sure to rinse it well with clean water before letting it air dry. You can even put it on the top rack of your dishwasher. Let's review the steps once more. Open Personal Best and unfold the built-in handle. Make sure the indicator is at the bottom of the scale. Stand up. Breathe in as deeply as you can. Put your lips firmly around the mouthpiece so you can make a tight seal. Then blow out as hard and as fast as you can. Read the peak flow value next to the indicator, then slide the indicator back down and repeat the whole process 2 more times. Write down the highest of the 3 readings along with the date and time. And finally, follow the prescribed medication instructions on your companion card according to your color-coded zones. Peak flow monitoring with Personal Best is easy and convenient. You can do it wherever you go. And by using Personal Best, you're building a partnership with your healthcare team that can help all of you manage your asthma and take control of your health. Your doctor has prescribed an asthma medication that is delivered directly to your lungs by way of a metered dose inhaler, often called an MDI or puffer. It looks like this. When used correctly, an MDI is one of the most convenient and effective ways to get medication directly to your lungs. It directs your medication quickly and accurately to the airways affected by asthma. When using an MDI, you need to learn how to coordinate breathing in with spraying your medication so that you get the most medication possible to your lungs and not on your lips, face, or at the back of your throat. For some people, this may not be easy to do. Your healthcare provider has suggested you use the OptiHaler drug delivery system, or spacer, so that taking your medication is simple and more effective. OptiHaler helps coordinate the time you begin to inhale with the time you spray your medication. It improves the delivery of medication to your lungs and, in turn, helps prevent the unwanted side effects that sometimes occur in the mouth and throat with the use of certain aerosol medications. It may also help reduce the bad taste you may get from your drug. But most of all, proper use of an OptiHaler will ensure that you take your medication correctly and consistently every time. Here's how to use your OptiHaler with an MDI canister. Take the canister out of the plastic actuator. Place your MDI canister into the canister holder of OptiHaler, stem first. Make sure the end cap is tightly closed by pushing it in. Shake the canister and OptiHaler well. Exhale completely. Put your lips firmly around the mouthpiece. Begin to breathe in and immediately press and release the canister. Continue to breathe in until you have taken a full deep breath. Hold that breath for 8 to 10 seconds. Remove OptiHaler from your mouth and breathe out slowly. You will notice that OptiHaler's end cap is now pushed out. If your doctor has instructed you to take more than 1 puff of medicine, reset OptiHaler by pushing in the end cap and start over. If you have difficulty pressing down the MDI canister, place the blue cap over the canister and use it like this to make it easier. Let's review the process one more time. Take the canister out of the plastic actuator. Place your MDI canister into the canister holder of the OptiHaler, stem first. Make sure the end cap is tightly closed by pushing it in. Shake the canister and OptiHaler well. Exhale completely. Put your lips firmly around the mouthpiece. Begin to breathe in and immediately press and release the canister. Continue to breathe in until you have taken a full deep breath. Hold that breath for 8 to 10 seconds. Remove OptiHaler from your mouth and breathe out slowly. Again, if your doctor has instructed you to take more than one puff of medicine, reset OptiHaler by pushing in the end cap and start over. You can store your MDI canister inside the inner chamber. Replace the end cap and the blue cap to keep dust, coins, and other objects out of the mouthpiece and inner chamber so you won't accidentally inhale them. OptiHaler has been designed to improve the delivery of medication to your lungs. When you use it as instructed, the aerosol medication particles are first directed away from your mouth into the chamber where they mix with incoming air. When you breathe in, this mixture is then inhaled into your lungs. The mixing action allows you to inhale the smaller, more desirable particles into your lungs. The larger particles that might wind up in your mouth and throat settle out and are held in the OptiHaler, where they can't cause side effects or give you a bad taste in your mouth. Clean your OptiHaler at least once each week. The more medications you take with your OptiHaler, the more often you should clean it. Clean all the parts with warm water and a mild dishwashing liquid, or place the parts in the top rack of your dishwasher. Taking your medication regularly and correctly with OptiHaler makes living with your asthma easier and allows you to do the things you enjoy.